Show with Southside Steve.
Live right here in the Exit Wealth Studios in Alpharetta with studios in Buckhead. Special thanks go to exitwealth.com if you're looking to invest and make 20+% in a crazy ass market. Or maybe you've got a small business you want to sell. Big business, Exit Stage Left Advisors.com. Slip into my DMs, and I don't mean that in a naughty way, and I can hook you up with these guys, and that keeps the endorsements going. And because of who I have on right now, waiting in the wings, I'm going to say this is brought to you by Rockin' Taco, because she's a rockin' girl. She spent some time in Roswell, Georgia, maybe even off Canton Street. Maybe her and her husband own a golf cart. They would have bought that from North Atlanta Golf Carts. I don't know. And if they were going through trouble, I would think they would get counseling from David Markwell. You know,
Way to roll through the sponsors.
Do you like what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. And I think if she's on the go, and she is, she does not want a big burger. She wants a Smalls slider located in Marietta on her way back to the airport. Why? She works in New York. It is Today with Chloe Melas, NBC entertainment reporter and entertainment reporter for the Today Show.
Hi, guys.
You do. Your voice just. Have you ever lost your voice? Because the allergies, things happen to mine, and I do this for a living. You always sound the same.
Well, that's good. I had one of my kids ask me this morning if I was allergic to pollen because my eyes were red. So maybe I sound okay, but I don't look all that great. But I have allergies and I don't really ever lose my voice. I think if I anchored a full show, I'd probably lose my voice. But because I speak in spurts, not so bad.
Well, you're a great spurter. I will tell you that right now. That's a term we're going to use now. Speaking in spurts. Jeff, you're kind of a spurter.
Let's not go there.
Okay, we'll just leave it alone.
Yeah.
I'm letting this go. But Chloe is on because you can bring up anything you want that's happening right now. But I know there's one thing that's happening tonight, and Jeff brought it up yesterday. And I have to say, I think I'm looking forward to this too.
Well, it's the Michael movie.
The
Michael Jackson movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just called the Michael movie?
It's just called Michael.
Michael. That's it. Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's
You guys, hold. You guys, I have to literally put you on hold because it's Bring Your Kid to Work Day today. And somebody keeps calling me, and my kids probably messed up the Saturday Night Live set. Stand
Okay.
by.
We will stand
you can
by.
play some elevator music.
Okay, you got it. I don't have elevator music standing by. What do you have?
I got it.
What? Oh my God!
Oh, this could get flagged though.
Pull it down.
I got to pull it down because it's a Frustrated Rock Stars copyrighted tune on YouTube, so YouTube might flag that. Got to make sure.
You mean you now can be flagged on a song you wrote for Robert F. K. Jr. due to your fandom?
Yes, because YouTube doesn't know who wrote it. They just know that it's copyrighted. It could be. I could, as the owner, I should be able to play whatever I want, right? Because it's my song.
I would think.
But I'd have to go through all kinds of hoops probably in the YouTube world, and I don't know if it's worth it.
Do you think in that moment you made yourself any cheddar?
No. I think of my entire career, which includes the RFK song and the Ron DeSantis song, I made like $50.
$50.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And that's based on maybe, I don't know, 10, 20,000 listens or views.
You made $50 off Ron DeSantis?
Yeah.
His song?
But I spent $50 promoting it.
Oh.
So it was kind of a wash.
It's not easy being a frustrated rock star, is it?
No.
Until Chloe gets back, I will tell you that Jeff can be found as a frustrated rock star. It looks like she dropped off. I hope it's not an emergency.
Yeah, I don't know if she dropped off or.
Yeah.
Well, but she may have to.
Well, this is live without a net.
Yeah.
This is what happens. This is what happens in a 4-hour Atlanta radio show done in 30 minutes, live without a net. I don't want to annoy her. You think she might call us back?
Yeah, she'll call us back.
Why don't you send a text message and say, just call us back? Can you do that from yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mike can do
sorry.
it. I forgot. We actually have a producer. He just said in my ear, he goes, what am I supposed to do? Send her a text message and just say, call in on the hotline. Thanks, Mike. I think Mike gets more upset at me than you.
Well, my mom even said that we're mean to him, and I'm like, that's just kind of how the radio business works, isn't it?
Yeah, he's asking when he can get on camera and actually, can we do a show with him? I'll tease it and go, you're one step closer. How's that? Remember how I stiff armed you for a while on co-host? I think maybe I always called you a co-host. I don't know.
Yeah, we did when we started Fox FM in May of 2020. It's coming up on the 2-year anniversary.
Yeah,
but 3-year anniversary. But we didn't.
That we've been in the same studio.
Yeah, we didn't make it for 3 years on Fox FM.
You're about to pass Christopher Rude and the Wake Up Crew, because I started with them in May of '95, and it was over in August of
98.
98. Yeah.
So we're
close.
We're plugging along.
Jeez. And you're also going to pass at the same time Kevin Howard, which was a buddy of mine at Georgia State at 88.5. I dabbled with him, and then there was a girl. God, I can't think of her name. I never had sex.
Well,
with her.
why don't we, that we're talking about it, while we're waiting for Chloe, why don't we have Mike cue up the reason that we got fired, basically, from Fox FM?
We got
you
that
want to
kind
revisit
of,
that?
We got that kind of time. All right, hold on. Cue it up. It's the misfit thing.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
The Christmas party I'm going to is our Fox FM lunch Christmas
well, hold on.
party.
Should we mention?
Which
Hold
would
on.
be
Stop,
the
Mike.
lamest
Stop.
party
Stop.
you've ever
Stop.
gone to.
Well, I mean,
Okay, what we're about to do is play the episode in which we got fried on. It is not good.
it was in December, just past December of 25. We were just doing a show like regular.
Yeah.
And our managers are the owner and the program director were coming up to visit the brand new Exit Well Studios because we had just started filming. We had just got the lights put in.
Yeah, and I want to thank Ted Jenkins because Ted was doing it based on, okay, I'll get some advertising, but we spent 15 grand easy in here, and I just want to thank Ted Jenkins for that with Exit Wealth along with Exit Stage Left advisors. But go ahead. This is what we played on air while they were driving, talking about the Christmas party that was a week away and our coworkers.
I think the only Christmas party I'm going to is our Fox FM lunch Christmas party.
Which will be the lamest party you've ever gone to.
Well, I mean,
It'll be iced tea and barbecue.
In the land of misfit toys. No, our employees, I'm like, it's everybody that's either been blown out of radio or never made it to
well, isn't that us?
It's us.
When are you doing that?
We're doing it the
I think it's
23rd.
right before Christmas, the 23rd, I think.
We go down to Fayetteville. Our boss will give us our $100 bonus if it's been a good year, and we roll on.
I think the only Christmas party.
They heard that on the way up, and we had no idea they were going to let us go.
By the way, I want to let you know, and I've never said this because one's a neighbor, one's a wife, one's a kind of a bestie girlfriend, and the other one I just love to pieces. We're talking about the Real Housewives of Milton.
Yeah.
That went over like a lead balloon.
Well, they tried to stop it for like a year.
They hated it. He goes, his exact words. Can I say this?
Yeah.
Nobody cares about what your rich ass wife does daily. And I go, first off, she's my wife and she's not rich because you don't pay me well. Secondly, these are people that usually draw attention and they're level headed. They're not messes. But they were all four different personalities. One was old school and had older kids and was from the north and did hockey stuff. And then the other one is from Poland. And then the other one was a bartender in Buckhead that busted her ass to make money. And yes, she's wealthy.
And recently single.
And then there's my wife who married Southside Steve, not even knowing much about me when she started dating me. You think that's not topical?
Yeah, we tried to make it work, but they didn't like it, and I'm pretty sure they didn't like the misfit toys and making fun of the $100 bonus.
All right, now we're going to go deeper into that too because we have time because we're waiting right now for Chloe Malas, and nobody comes into the middle of a show, so anybody that starts a show knows we're waiting on Chloe. That she just got a phone call, entertainment reporter in New York for the Today Show and NBC. We try to do Chloe once a week. It's called Today with Chloe. But talking about the land of misfit toys, yeah, there's some people down there. I don't know where the older guy on the mornings with Tom comes from, but he's I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he's got to have a weird track record, right?
Well, didn't he work at Cox?
Maybe he did. But it's almost like there's people there that worked at a high level and now are either independently not wealthy but don't need big money or benefits, and they just want to still stay relevant.
Still have a little fun doing radio. Yeah.
And that's Tom Sullivan. I'm not taking a shot at Tom.
And now J.J. Jackson is doing stuff on Fox FM.
And J.J. Jackson was a guy that was on some big stations, and then he started with, he was over there with Cumulus. Or no, iHeart. Was it iHeart?
Well, way before that, he was back in the 70s on Quixie here in Atlanta.
He's a 70s radio guy.
Right, and then Fox 97.
And Fox 97.
And then
the oldies station with Randy and Spiff.
Yeah, and then got into Clear Channel. And he actually mentored me when they launched Mix 105.7 in 2001. Mm-hmm. That's when I got hired, and he sort of mentored me as being an on-air personality.
Wow.
Back then. And then, he got into cooking. He did a cooking show, but now he's having some fun, I think, on Fox FM.
All right, hold that thought. Chloe, hope everything's okay. Just send us a text message or you can call right back in. We are vamping and having fun. Just let us know if you can call in the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, this is kind of what we talk about doing a Atlanta radio show, a 4-hour Atlanta radio show in 30 minutes. Live without a net. So that means if Mike screws up, our producer, with the phone calls, of course, we're not blaming you, Mike. That we know it's Chloe because she has probably got a call from her kids.
It is. She just wrote, sorry, I have a prob.
Oh, okay. So we may have to abort our Today with Chloe. We're not going to abort this show because I'm having a lot of fun.
No, we're going to keep it going. So, and we hit some sponsors up front, but I'll hit them again. Well,
let's take a break and then we'll have Mike. Let's have a quick powwow with Mike and do a quick commercial.
A quick commercial.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a commercial and then we're going to reset on what we're going to do if Chloe doesn't come back. She hasn't said she's not.
Yeah.
But there you have it.
Okay. Oh my God, Mike!
Let's run the commercial line.
Yeah, come on, and yeah, come on golf carts. Hey, it's Southside Steve with the Yeah, Come On show talking about one of our fantastic sponsors, and that would be North Atlanta Golf Carts. North Atlanta Golf Carts is located in Dawsonville off Highway 53 East, or you can go to Buford where they're located off Thompson Mill Road. Either way, they've got lots of brands for you. They've got Yamaha, they've got Club Car, and many others. Whatever you're looking for, they've got it, and they've been in business since 1997. When you get there, ask for Craig Riddle. He's the man. He'll be at one or two locations always during the day, and then ask for the Yeah, Come On deal. He's already prepared to give you $500 off a used golf cart. So whether it's new to you or brand new, however you want to customize it, do you want it delivered? They've got parts, they've got accessories, and they work round the clock. Monday through Saturday, they're open. Sunday, they're closed. That's North Atlanta Golf Carts. Yeah, come on. That was good. All right, now we have reset. So we have not heard back from Chloe Malas. It is Today with Chloe. And we wanted to talk about the new movie, Michael, that's coming out tonight. She's got the scoop on it. And it's just, obviously, I don't think it's anything big time, but she's having to make phone calls. And here's the deal. Not that we're not important or you're not important. I don't know what everybody's day's like, but hers is like this.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's network TV. It's as big as it goes when it comes to broadcasting.
And it's like when you have to cover something or go in and they'll say, hey, we need you to do this, we need you to do this, we need you to be out here, need you in makeup. I mean, it's like she doesn't know, and there's like always somebody talking to her. So, I love it. The times that we've talked to her the best is when she's in hair and makeup.
Yeah. And one day she was in hair and makeup with Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, Bert.
And he got on the phone with us.
And she goes, do you know Bert? I go, hell yes, I know Bert Kreischer. Just tell him you're with Southside. And all I hear is this, what are you doing, man? I'm like, you are supposed to come on my show when you come to Georgia. We'll get him on. We're just going to have to go to him.
He played State Farm Arena last time he was in town.
He's grown since last time we got drunk together about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But man, during the regular guys' years, I probably partied with Bert 7-8 times. Bert's the one that got me on TikTok. He helped me get TikTok started. He was my first follower.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He goes, you need to be on TikTok.
Oh.
I was like, thanks. So we just did that. at a bar. I think we were at the Laughing Skull is when he did that. But again, just talking on the Yeah Come On show, I just, we're kind of talking about old school radio personalities. And right now, with our podcast, we're doing very well and we're being able to help people. And what I like about what we're doing for our advertisers, and I'm not doing that to try to get you to call me, but these people are spending, 10% of what they would spend on radio, maybe 5%. And we're getting them 20, 30, 40% more in results.
Mm-hmm.
They're, which is all, that's the way it's supposed to be.
And we're more hands-on.
We also show up. We don't hit them with talent fees or anything crazy. Chloe just wrote me, and she said, okay, she will try to call back into the show. Give her a minute. So
Okay.
keep vamping. But terrestrial radio's in an odd spot, and I'm not trying to get us a job or hurt us, but you hear of different stations that are in trouble. I don't know who owns Cox, but they're in pretty good shape. And that's your WSB and your River. But then, 99X lost a player. I don't know what's going on there. And then you hear things about different stations. Obviously, Q 100 is in a fix since Bert left. I mean, it's tough when a big host leaves, and I'm not trying to bash. Country, I guess they're doing what they're doing, but I know, they're taking a look at what they've got. And then you look across the pond, and who knows what's going on with V and 92.9.
Why is that across the pond?
I just make a joke,
A different format. What's going on with what's 92.9 now?
92.9 is the game. That's sports.
So
But
sports
they
is
like doing they do like doing some regular stories. There would be a chance for us there only if they incorporated a little bit of that Steve MZ feel, where even if you're talking sports, you're just talking about, who got cut, who got drunk, who got a DUI, who hit his girlfriend, that kind of stuff.
So they're locked into sports. They're not going to do a Z93 classic rock reboot. Is that not on the table?
I don't see that. That's the other thing. You always wonder if the guys over at, is it iHeart now that have 96?
Yeah, that's Power 96.1.
Does that stay pop? I don't know.
They got Charlemagne the God as their morning show. He's out of New York. He's a syndicated. Charlemagne the God.
So it's actually syndication that's working?
Well, I mean,
because it doesn't normally work in Atlanta. And hey,
define working.
I'm not taking shots.
No, but he's a pretty big, national radio personality. Charlemagne the God.
I'm glad the God, not the God.
No, yeah, the God. Yeah.
I don't even want God in my name. There's only one God. Sorry if I offended you. But then you look at the only other one. I mean, where you were at, they've got the Bull.
That was iHeart.
That's iHeart.
Bull's still around because country music, I think, is still a pretty viable radio format. Right?
Yeah, rock. Nothing against my friends over the river, and I love some Axl and English Nick, and hell, I know Katie very well. But it's almost a city where you're like, damn, there should be 2 rock stations.
There should be. Well, there was 2 rock stations up until they flipped 96 or Project. I guess Project. You could consider that a rock station. It was more newer rock.
It was newer rock, but then you got Rock 100.5 comes in, getting rid of 99X, and then they right that ship after 14 years and brought 99X back, and Rock 100.5 went away. But people don't realize Rock 100.5, the signal I was on for 14 years with the regular guys, Bailey and Southside and Axl and Southside. It's not a big stick.
Yeah, because I was living in Cumming at the time, and it would go out, when you go up 400.
The big sticks are 106.7, which I used to be on in country for a year with Rhubarb in Dallas. Now it was a news station when it was owned by Cumulus, and we had our dear friends over there. Now it's a religious station.
Oh.
Yeah, but dude, if you ever listen to religious songs, some of them rock. I mean, you're like, who is this? It's godly, but it's that rock band kind of thing that the Buckhead Church made so famous.
Well, did they play Stryper?
Yes, 100%. I will say that knowing they do.
To hell with the devil.
Devil, take that. There was a rock song written against you, and Devil tried to come down to Georgia, but we put a stop to that crap too. No, so that's what that is. But then you've got, but that's maybe the biggest stick is 106.7, a religious station. Then you got 96.1, and you've got 97.1.
I mean, 97.1 basically covers the whole state.
Yeah, you can literally be 5 miles from Alabama or Tennessee, and you're like, oh, it just went out.
Yeah.
God bless them. But that's radio. Again, we're waiting on Chloe Malas, and I just want to make sure that we've mentioned everybody. We will have on Monday the singer from Synchronicity, and that is the Police Tribute Band. And Jeff and I will both be live at Rockin' Taco the first Thursday of May. And I think it's May 7th off the top of my head.
May 7th, yep.
May 7th, we'll be there. Get your tickets, and you can go. Synchronicity has a great website if you want to look those guys up, but you can also go to the rockingtaco.com. Get your tickets ahead of time. You can buy them at the door if they're left, but there's no guarantees. This Synchronicity, I can't wait to have him in studio and let you talk to him. This ought to be a lot of fun because you know it. So special thanks to those guys. And lastly, I was looking at the news, and again, I'm hoping Chloe comes in. Otherwise, Jeff, you're going to have to tell me about the movie.
Okay,
Michael.
I got it pulled up. I don't know much about it, other than there better be a scene with Eddie Van Halen laying down the solo and Beat It. If that's not in the movie, I'm going to be
Okay. Because I know you like for everything to be authentic. So obviously we're going to start with Michael Jackson. Probably Michael. Does it cover the Jackson 5?
Yeah, I believe it starts with the Jackson 5.
Like maybe the father that was rough on him, the mother,
Yeah.
the Janet. Now she's an actress. He's doing this. She joins the band. All that we're going to go through that.
And it's going to go. Yeah, it goes through the 60s through the 80s.
Saturday morning cartoons. Remember the Jackson 5 cartoon? That was
Yes.
pretty good.
And his nephew is the one playing him. I mean, it looks like he's doing a great job too. It looks like him.
Wow.
Jafar Jackson, Michael's nephew. So they got him made up. It looks a lot like him.
Why not one of Michael's kids? I'm sorry. By the way, those kids are going through that fortune, man.
Are they? Yeah.
But the one girl, Paris, and all these other people, I mean, they're like starting businesses, closing businesses, going to college. But hey, man, he adopted them. They were his kids.
Let's see. Miles Teller is in it. He plays his manager, John Branca.
Huh?
Miles Teller.
That's cool.
I'm just looking to see who else is in it.
So it's going to be old school. So we're going to have to probably see. Isn't it weird? The king of pop married the king of rock's daughter. So if Elvis had been alive, I don't know if he would allow the Priscilla Michael thing. So we'll go through that phase.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to go through the bad tour. No, it may not go to the 90s. I think it just says it goes through
Really?
The 80s bad tour. Covering his involvement in the Jackson 5 through the 60s and 80s to the bad tour.
Well, I think they've already kind of done a movie like that, but I'm for
I
it.
think it steers away from all the controversy that happened in the 90s.
Well,
So I think it's more focused on the music and all that stuff and his, surgeries, Thriller, the reunion tour where he caught on fire.
it lets all that go.
I think it's got all of that. But Mike Myers is in it. Mike Myers plays Walter Yenikoff, who is the president of CBS Records.
Okay. A lot of people don't realize that they've attributed the Pepsi commercial where his hair did catch on fire to the start of his troubles.
Yeah.
Because he got the burn, the scar, he couldn't grow hair, he's got the bald spot, now he's wearing wigs, and that's where in his skin, he starts lightening his skin through medication he's taking or something. I mean, a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, there's no doubt the guy went from black to white.
Yeah.
I mean, it happened. I don't know what, but
Well,
that
I
might have
thought it
been
was
something
it
he
was
called
also-
a skin pigment thing.
Vitiligo.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was. But-
Maybe it
but
is.
all the trouble did start after that incident.
He was cool till then. Man, there you go. Well, it looks like Chloe is not going to make it.
So there's your preview. We did as good as we could.
This show ain't perfect, but it would have been perfect with Chloe.
Yeah.
I wonder, I'm going to send one last ditched effort.
Or I can call. I can just have Mike.
Well, I want to be, okay. Let me see. Mike, get ready. Mike. Oh, I wrote Mike. Chloe, any chance we can have you in the next 5 minutes? If not, I totally understand. We can catch up later. Let me see what she said. Mike, just wait. I just don't want to bother because, when you're dealing with problems, the last thing you want is phone calls.
Yeah, because it sounds like she had some one of her kids.
Yeah, maybe he's sick or something. She said it was a call from the school. So
Let's
I
see,
don't know.
Nia Long.
She's
Nia Long, the actress, she plays. She's pretty cute. She was in.
What's that?
She was in that first in the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. She was in, I believe, also Boys in the Hood. Anyway, she plays Katherine Jackson, Michael's mother.
Oh my God! So she in Boys in the Hood, she was probably one of the teenage girls.
Yeah, she was Cuba Gooding Jr.'s girlfriend that wouldn't put out.
Wow.
I love that movie, by the way.
That movie was great.
The Boys in the Hood, yeah.
I just hated that he got shot.
Yeah. Ricky! Oh, what a scene.
It was a scene. That was brutal. That's why there's certain movies I just can't watch again just because I've seen it. I will never watch Old Yeller again.
Yeah.
I mean, just because of what happened to the dog. I'm not a big fan of Bambi. Just some bad stuff happen. I mean, bad stuff happens in life, but Disney really addressed bad stuff. I'm like, I thought y'all were supposed to be the castle and everything fun, but yeah, you look back at certain movies you've seen and you're just like, there's just too much drama to it. I don't want to watch it. Or I can fast forward to the fun. One other movie, we got Michael out tonight, and I still don't know if it's fake or not, but I saw another interview about Maverick 2.
Another Maverick. Well, I'm sure that's happening. I don't think it's ready yet. I don't think they've started it. But
yeah, you know the guy that played,
Glenn Powell.
You're going to have to speak Steve here.
Okay.
The guy that played the oil boss that is the boss in what's our
Landman?
Landman.
Andy Garcia?
Not him. The other guy that passes away.
John Hamm.
John Hamm, yeah, and then Demi Moore takes over.
Yeah.
John Hamm was in the movie as the colonel, general, whoever that sent
in the Maverick, yeah.
Maverick. Mm-hmm. Well, he's the one that's been interviewed, and to see him out of that role, and he's like, man, I was giddy. He goes, I'm there. Here comes, I show up to film on my day, and all of a sudden Tom Cruise is walking at me, and he's wearing the typical Top Gun leather jacket, I guess the outfit that he wore when he rode the motorcycle back to Top Gun, the Ninja. And he goes, he's coming up to me, and I'm like, holy crap, we're right where this guy was 35 years ago filming this. Mm-hmm. Same set, same runway. And he's walking up to me, and he goes, it was the oddest thing. He goes, I had chills. And he goes, and then when he starts talking to me, he goes, I assumed he was talking to me, but I almost wanted to look over my left shoulder going, what's this big actor doing talking to me? Mm-hmm. Even John Hamm looks up to him.
Yeah. I love John Hamm. He's been out doing a lot of interviews promoting Your Friends and Neighbors. Okay. Show he does on Apple TV. Is a new season just came out that's on right now.
Is it pretty good?
It's great. Oh,
really?
God, yeah.
Friends, what's it like?
Your Friends and Neighbors. Well, he plays like a finance guy in New York that lives in this wealthy neighborhood. One percenters. Think the columns or what
where I live. Yeah.
But he loses his job and he starts stealing from his neighbors like a cat burglar.
That's great.
And then then he's going through.
I should do that.
Yeah. You could totally do that in your neighborhood.
I could. I know 4 garage codes.
Yeah,
and I know who has cameras.
Yeah, exactly. So he knows that kind of info. So he steals stuff, and that's kind of the premise of it. But then all the other stuff happens. He has his ex-wife Amanda Peet is in it. Mm-hmm. It's just it's a well done show. Yeah, it's on Apple TV.
Should I do the scout honor and let my neighbors know I'm not coming after them, or just leave it hanging out there? Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. No, I need to watch something, and that could be fun. It looks like we're not going to get Chloe. She hasn't written me back, but I'm going to give her just 2 minutes because it would be cool if we got her, because then she could talk about this movie. But the Maverick thing is going to happen. It's another new movie to look forward to, but Hamm talked further saying that it is being scripted in production. I don't know the plot line though. And I think fake stuff has come up that Brad Pitt is in it.
Okay. Now you clicked on a fake one.
As a pilot.
They're not going to have Brad Pitt
opposite Maverick.
Tom Cruise. I mean, it's a great fantasy, but I don't see that happening.
Yeah, so I don't know where it goes or what mission they're going to have. I have no idea.
Maybe it's bombing Iran.
Maybe. Do you think they would put Trump in it as president? He's done some acting. How cool would that be? Pete Hegseth, I mean, he's done some time. He's been on camera. I mean, he did the Fox show. There's some actors there that are present day rock stars.
Yeah, well,
Why not incorporate a real president instead of a fake one? And if they do a fake president, is it going to be a black person, a white person, an Asian person, or is it going to be a man or a woman?
it could be a trans president.
It could. We could be at that point, and then Tom looks back. I've never been ordered to do something by a woman.
Okay, let's
We'll
wrap
go
it
out
up
on
there.
that note.
Yeah.
That just went too far. A bridge too far. Whatever. It is Southside Steve. It is Jeff Cole. Tell me about track 13. If you don't have one, I have one.
Well, I figured we would do a Michael Jackson one since we're talking about Michael Jackson.
Well, then we've got no choice but to do the one with your favorite guitarist in
Well,
it.
that's not a track 13 though. "Beat It" was the #1 song of the year.
So we got to go deep
We got to go deeper.
into old Michael.
How
Like,
about this?
like
How about
five?
this?
Jackson
I got it. Because since I've been talking about how they need to have a scene with Eddie, you know who else made a guitarist made a guest appearance on a Michael Jackson song?
who?
Steve Stevens. You know who Steve Stevens is?
I don't know.
He's Billy Idol's guitar player.
Oh.
He has the similar thing as Eddie. He goes in and plays the guitar solo, and I think he plays all the
I
guitars.
can see him. He's got the black
Yeah.
kind of crazy hair.
Yes.
Jet black.
He was Quincy called him up to play the solo and guitar in "Dirty Diana" on the Bad record.
So we could do Dirty Diana.
We could do "Dirty Diana." That'll be a track 13. I guess that's as far as the movie goes. It goes to the Bad album and tour. So
and then it stops.
yeah,
Because you know why?
because the controversy.
Or is there a sequel?
Hopefully, I all these rock and roll, all these music biopics. I hate they don't cover the entire lifetime or the entire career of whoever that covers. Like the Johnny Cash one, it stops in like 1968. Like I wanted the whole Johnny Cash story.
Yeah, but you still got that with Queen.
Oh yeah, that's
Did
true.
you? And I don't know enough about the Piano Man.
No, that was that was a musical. That wasn't as
It
good.
wasn't as good. I
Yeah.
never watched it.
But
No
we'll
offense, Elton, if you're in town.
We'll see how the Michael movie does. It opens today. This is a big Hollywood movie. Everyone's talking about. It's going to get people back in the theaters. So, in honor of Michael, track 13 today, featuring Steve Stevens on the guitar. It is "Dirty Diana" on the Come On Show.